Flosstube friends, Lisa here at Shady Tree Stitches, and thank you so much for joining me for another update on my cross stitching progress. It's currently Monday the 18th of October 2021. So if you want to find out about some stitching, there's a lot of stitching but not a lot of pieces because I have been busy doing my Knockitober, where I've been trying to knock over as many pieces as possible. So hang around. And if you're not interested in cross stitching, then just scroll on by. If you're new, I welcome you and I hope you like what you can see. I am a very varied cross stitcher. I do a lot of different styles, a lot of different fabrics. I design, I dye fabric, so lots of different things to see. You never know what's really going to come up on my channel. And then once a month, we get to join in with the lovely Jenny. Okay, so first I would like to do something I have been remiss in doing for a few weeks, and I apologize, but I offered up a giveaway of the 12 Jingling Ladies stamped cross stitch kit to somebody to do, and thank you to all the people who offered their names up to do it, and the lucky winner was Pauline Robury. So congratulations, Pauline. Now you have to stitch this with me. So I will get that posted off to you and you can look forward to starting it in December. Okay. And yeah, so Jenny and I may have another giveaway coming up soon. We'll see if we can cross another milestone. Thank you to all our new subscribers. We do appreciate it. Trying to hit that magical 1,000. There is a club out there called the Under 1,000 Subs Club. And when you get to 1,000 subscribers, then YouTube lets you do lots of more cool things like add in cards and do live videos and things. So I'm really trying to get there because I think that would be really, really awesome. So if anyone you know of wants to watch us, please tell them about us. Thank you very much. All right, what have I been stitching on? Well, it has been 2 weeks, and the reason for that is I've not got a lot of projects. So I didn't see any point in filming if I didn't have a lot to talk about. So the not so interesting things that I've been stitching on is my Pretty Little Sydney by Satsuma Street. When I started stitching this yesterday, I just had the harbour bridge and the bottom part of the tower. So I've added most of the top of the tower, the top of the Queen Victoria building, and some of the Hyde Park Memorial. I really love the fact that these are cute patterns that I can relate to. And this is on a piece of 16 count, I think, Paddock Lane Designs header. And I have so far done about 700 stitches in that. But that's on my list to work on today. I did some work on my Alice by Mirabilia. Didn't bring you any of the covers today, sorry. Alice by Mirabilia. Now, I did not do a lot of work. I had to do 50 stitches for something. So there's 50 stitches in a metallic thread, I think. There they are. So Alice is going well. Like, she's not done on the bottom. She has a body and a bit of a face now. So she is on my Knockitober list. I did work on my Anzac, about 400 stitches on Anzac, and it's really cool when you're stitching it, you can see what things are. So this is the bottom of New Zealand, and I never realized that this was a penguin and he's got a fish in his mouth, but now that I've stitched him I can see him, so they really come to life as you're going through. So that will be getting some more love later. My stitching time, I had 400 stitches done on it in black. Ironically, it was for the piece I had to do that had the most colours. 237 colours, I think, being a full coverage matte colour from Heaven and Earth. but ironically, I'm only stitching the black this year. So I'm doing extreme cross country, and I've got this much to go on the 3rd shelf, and I can go down to the 4th shelf. So getting there slowly. And equally as fun is my Amazing Animal Kingdom bookshelf. I was down here working on whatever this black and brown blob is down here next to the zebra. So I did 400 odd stitches on that too, which is good. It means that I got it done for my zombie run. In October. I can't believe it's October. Where is the year gone? All right, now I have done 4 other pieces, and I have finished 4 other pieces. So that means you've got to listen to me. That's 4 fanfares, 1 for each piece, okay? My poor phone sits out here doing nothing at the moment. In no particular order, we have got Little House Needleworks. Hold it back here. Needlework ABCs. I did colour convert this into what fancy flosses I had. Give you a closer look. But I think it actually comes together very well. So now I'm going to have to stitch it together into some sort of a banner. So that is 1 finish. We also finished Mirabilia. Now Mirabilia's Caprice Fairy. There she is. She is stunning. Now she is on a piece of fabric that was dyed by the Sassy Devils way back in one of the original spring pouches. Really thoroughly enjoyed her. The metallics I switched out to be metallics. They are just some of the sulky metallics. And I did colour convert her skin to be inclusive, and she is an Australian Indigenous fairy. It's funny, every time I've shown her previously, I've had her this way, giving praise to the sun. And then I suddenly went, oh, she's flying. So yes, I really enjoyed that. And all the beads I just colour matched in my head, because the beads I had didn't match exactly. I also finished Told in a Garden's Raspberry Homecoming, and I did make my own version of this due to an error, but I like it, and I am doing its sister piece, Blueberry Homecoming, so they'll be getting some work done on it next year. But really happy with that. I love these, they just look so good. They're such cute designs. So Raspberry Homecoming is now done. And the last one I finished is Paddock Lane Designs, and it is also dyed on a piece of Sassy Pouch, and this piece of fabric was called Ice Pick Murder, and it's a fan piece on Among Us. So it wasn't me, red is sus. And you've got the guys, this is showing the 3 patterns that I have available. Christmas, dressed up as Christmas people, plain, and Halloween. So if you know anyone who's mad about computer games and Among Us, that is done. So I've got to get that sorted now and put it on my son's wall. So yeah, so that's why I didn't film last week, people. I was too busy stitching. I had quite a bit I needed to do. My ABC needlework needed approximately 1,600 stitches to get done. My raspberry needed quite a bit more, probably, what's that, 1,900, 2,000, 3,000, for about probably nearly 5,000 stitches to finish it. I didn't think it had that much to go, but they're quite deceptive. My caprice was pretty close when you saw it last time, and depending on what time I filmed, she had somewhere between 800 and 2,000 to go. And my Among Us only had 942 stitches to go. So that is what I was up to. Okay, next thing I'm going to give you is my Australian word of the day. So many things come up funny. Anyway, I'm just going to tell you. I don't have one here to show you, but I might put a picture in here if I think about it. This is a jaffle. A jaffle is a toasted sandwich that you put melt cheese and put whatever cold meats in, or baked beans, a bit of mince, and that is called a jaffle, also called a toasty. And that is one of the ways that we like to eat our sandwiches. So there you go, there's an Australian word of the week for you. All right, that brings me to haul. I have some haul. I have got both my Silks For You threads come in. Just got to find where they went, over there. So we have got the Silk of the Month, which is the ones that are specially dyed. Look at those beautiful vibrant colors. I think they're Halloween-ish sort of colors, but beautiful, vibrant. To me, they're vibrant spring colors. So those 5 ones. And the Silk of the Month comes as 5 10-meter skeins, which is really good value. So they've got to join these ones here with the I don't really have a number ones to kit up some things in November. Look forward to that. Gonna be fun. I'm gonna do it with you guys. And then we have got also oh no, you must have seen these ones, because these are the July Silk of the Month though. So they were just, I think I didn't get them I'll show them to you anyway. Pretty colors. I think they must be waiting to get filed on my coat hanger. And then I got a pattern I got enabled. You guys are horrible. Seeking Refuge by the Scarlet House. And I love this because it really sums up this year. This is going to be my 2021 pandemic piece. When the world seems to be out of control, I find a way to nurture my soul, seeking refuge with needle and thread. The angst and anxiety no longer I dread. That is so true. Such a true phrase. And my last bit of haul is super exciting as well. My eyesight, I wear these glasses all the time and they're multifocals. And then I need readers to go over the top to do my cross stitch. So I bought on Amazon this lovely little pack of readers, and they came as a pack of 6. So I'm not going to run out. I always lose them. So I've got a blue one, pink one, black one, and I like these. Look at the rainbow colors, they're cool. So I'm going to store them out here safely away. I've got a spare pair on my trolley next to where I stitch, because I always put the second pair down and then I can't find them and then I can't stitch. So I needed some backup pairs, so I'm really excited to have my backup pairs in my possession. So the worst case scenario, I've got to come out here and get them. Okay, so I think that's all my plans. I'm going to be doing a big batch of dyeing. So if you're interested in checking out my dyed fabric, it is Paddock Lane Designs at Etsy. I post about when I put new things up in my Paddock Lane Designs group on Facebook and sometimes on my Instagram. They're all Paddock Lane Designs. So if you're interested in some hand dyed fabric, then feel free to check it out. I do post internationally. We don't have any problem with posts going from Australia. We just can't receive anything from America at the moment because of COVID, but we are opening up next week. So hopefully things will get back to normal. Yeah, so I'm going to do a big batch of dyeing next week, this week coming. So I may even do a special video on that. We'll see. And apart from that, I've got some designing to do because I've got to get my pattern done for the next Down the Rabbit Hole magazine. And yeah, that's it. My plans. Just keep on knocking it obering. My knock it over list I have already finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I finished 8 of the 18 that I earmarked to finish by the end of the year. So I'm pretty happy with that. Going to keep knocking them over. There'll be a few more. Of those 4 were model stitches. I do not have a single model stitch. I have one model stitch outstanding, so I should knock that over. And then yes, 4 other pieces. So pretty exciting to get them knocked over. Madly participating in the No New Starts hayride event. It's lots of fun, picking apples, catching pumpkins, and I'm also in the corn maze at the moment. I am enjoying my work in Utopia and Survival of the Stitchiest. They are keeping my brain very active. I love the strategy. I love the fact that you've got to keep on your toes. I don't like events that are too easy, and lately a lot of the events have been succumbing to the people who say, oh, it's too much. If you're going to join a competitive group cross-stitching event, then you need to be a competitive group stitcher. Otherwise there's plenty of individual ones where you can just stitch your, every now and then like you like to. So I like to do the ones where I don't let the team down. I like to have my brain used. So yes, there might be some shuffling in my groups in the near future, and who knows what 2022 is going to bring. So they're my plans. Alright guys, I'm going to get this up because I know some of you have been waiting for it. Thank you so much for the comments. I do really appreciate it. I love knowing that you enjoy watching, and I will look forward to catching up with you either sometime in the next 2 weeks. I'm not going to promise it's every week at the moment because with Knockitober, there's no point me coming on here for 5 minutes and saying, look, I finished this one. So you'll just have to wait and see what I come up with next. Alright guys, until then, happy stitching. Bye.